right, how's it going? Welcome back. We're going to do another episode, or in this episode, we're going to do some more of the, as you can see, those Series 2, 93, 94 Collector's Choice Upper Decks. We're looking for some more Oilers, obviously. Got loving Oilers, loving the Oilers cards. If we can pull a Gretzky, great. We did pull a Gretzky last time, but that was his brother Brent. And another thing you're looking for here is these silver skate insert cards. Now I did read that there's also gold skates, but they are very, very rare. And I feel like in 30 years, most of them must have been found by now. So yeah, let's get started. We're also going to run through the top 10 scorers of 1993-1994 season, the season these cards are from. And then we're going to compare them to 30 years later, which was this card, the season that just passed. Without further ado, let's open some cards. What do we have first? Craig Janey, or Janney. But it's an SP, so he'll get a sleeve. Again, the SP cards, this was the first year that they started. I'm pretty sure that was right, but they're now their own standalone set that you can buy. Oh look, for any Florida fans that pass by this, there is a Randy Gillen that you can have. We got some devils popping up. Not gonna care about you, but we will care about you. Hello, Mario. Number 66. Number 1 in your heart. Number 66 in your program. Number 1 in your hearts. Mario Lemieux. Battle Cancer. Hockey Hall of Famer. Definitely. Next we got Tom Chorsky. Sorry, Tom. Oh, we're going to knock into some World Junior players again. Okay. Richard Park. Richard Park played for United States. Richard Park. Followed by Aaron Gabby, don't know you. Marty Murray, wonder you Rem Murray. Any Oilers fans there from the 90s remember Rem? There we go. A duck. There we go. Now remember, this season was the inaugural season of the Mighty Ducks, so pretty much, and I suppose that Florida Panther, but I can't bring myself to putting any more Florida Panthers cards in sleeves. So, unless it's Ed Jovanovski's rookie. I really don't think that there's another Florida Panther that I would wrap up. And look at this, right on cue. Bad mouthing the Panthers, and there's a Panther right there. Evgeny Davidov. Ulf Dahlin. I remember Ulf Dahlin. Another Yofa wear. And we got Pierre Turgeon. Number 77. All right, so we're going to start at number 10. So number 10 was a tie in 93-94 with 99 points. It was Jaromir Jagr and Dave Anderchuk. So 99 points. So compared to 10th place 30 years later was William Nylander with 98 points. So not too far off, but the discrepancies in their contracts are ridiculous. Well, we might as well go to the next one. So in 9th place, or in 8th place, I guess you would say, with 102 points was Brendan Shanahan. And then 30 years later, it was JT Miller with 103 points. So again, we're close, we're relatable. I can't, it's crazy to think that 30 years and they're still the points are the same. Okay. Joey Juneau. Yeah, I remember Joey Juneau. I remember hearing leave him. We'll sleeve him at the end. Bobo Mirnov. Oh, I loved him when he played as an Oiler. Is this his first season? It was his first season, so I'm going to sleeve him just because I liked him. Matthias Nordstrom. And Tony Millette. Oh. Well, we know we're going to... Well, that's cool. Well, we got two... Lexi Yashin. Russian-born player, captain, the Ottawa Senators for a long time. I met him in Russia. Yep, I have a picture with him, I'm pretty sure, somewhere. But followed by Dave Manson. Well, we have an Oiler. Micah Ivizov. But more importantly, we got another Duck. I feel like that's going to be more special in this pack, is to see how many Ducks I can collect. Big one being Paul Kariya. I was a huge Paul Kariya fan. It's a shame, you know. Scott Stevens, you're a goon. But we're going to get to that. All right, we have our goalie. Toby Kvalevog. Oh, I'm probably butchering that, but he's a Minnesota boy. Followed by Marty Murray again. And another Canadian. And we have Filominov again. So yeah, let's put those there. So next up the list. So we are technically at 7th place. So 7th place in 93-94 was Mark Recchi. Philadelphia. And in 7th place this year with 104 points. So 93-94 wins this round. Mikko Rantanen, Colorado. And then we've got 6th place. 6th place is technically 7th place is a 3-way tie in 93-94 with 107 points. It's Mark Recchi, Jeremy Roenick, Pavel Bure. And then, but it is just Mikko Rantanen. So yeah, so then we have to go to, you have Leon Draisaitl with 106, you have 107 points for Austin Matthews, and then you have 110 points for David Pastrnak. That leaves us with the top 4 on, we'll go one more, then 120 points for Artemi Panarin. So now we're going into the top 4. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, yes. So no, we'll go with the top 4 now. So that's what we're going to do. So in 4th place in 93-94 with 111 points was Dougie Gilmour. And then 4th place this last season with 120 points. So 111 points for Gilmour. 120 points, Artemi Panarin. Where you were in the playoffs, I don't know. What happened? Brian Bradley, Lightning, but it's an SP, so you're getting the sleeve. Jose Charbonneau, but it was the Cosmic Puck, for those of you, or the Cosmic Skate, sorry. I thought it was a planet for the longest time, but it wasn't until I looked at it properly. Scott Sissons, I know, I've heard your name before. Dale Hawerchuk. He was a good player. He's going on this list. Ooh, Jocelyn Tebow. Oh, Brian's, yeah, Sherwood, the Woody Sherwood. What do we got here? Nick Stadhauer. Followed by, Jay Pandolfo again. Jason Bonsignor. I feel like he was an Oiler. At some point. Okay, let's see who else we got here. Greg Johnson. Kip Miller. Vitaly Kharlamov and Rob Blake. Rob, I'm going to give you a little respect that I did not give you in 1998. So a little backstory. 1998, my family decided to go to Disneyland. On the way home, the last day our hotel flooded, and the only thing I had to wear to the airport was an Oilers jersey. And long story short, I've mentioned it already that I met Gretzky that was when I went Gretzky, but he was traveling with Rob Blake. So totally just, oh jeepers, totally just whatever, the fact that Rob Blake, an amazing defenseman, an amazing hitter, just, yeah, totally spaced that he was even there. So I'm going to give him some respect, and he's going to get a sleeve. Sorry about that, Rob. I'm pretty sure we also have you in the background of the picture, and you're like talking to your wife or girlfriend, who knows. Anyway, good dude. Like I said, that puck would come around the boards up to the blue line, and that forward would chase and just have their head down, and Blake would hit him. Boom, hip check, boom, every time. His hip check was unreal. There's no one that throws a hip like Rob Blake. Cronwall was a different story. Getting Cronwalled was way much different. I feel like Blake was the first one to do that kind of stuff. Sorry about that, I knocked the camera. But anyway, let's see what we got here. SP, Craig Simpson. Craig was an Oiler. Cool. Yeah, they have. So I guess some of these SP cards, they kind of are just given the whole stats. Sergei Baltin. Ooh, this is a good one. Did not know Marcus Naslund started with the Pittsburgh Penguins. Oh, we got ourselves a checklist card. What is the checklist like in these? Oh, it's just double-sided checklist. That's anticlimactic. Sorry about that, guys. Next up we have, ooh, Trevor Linden. Good captain. Jamie Storr. I remember that name. Darren Quint. We got this guy staring down us again. Chris O'Sullivan. Not a big fan of you. Who we got? Paul Cavallini. Bob J. Ooh. This is cool. This is good because Adam Oates and Dirk Graham. We'll just show Dirk Graham there 1 second. Let's get Dirk tucked away. So Adam Oates, let's go to the third place. Third place in 93-94. None other than Mr. Adam Oates with 112 points. Third place, 112 points in the regular season. That's interesting. Well, he's one of the top scorers of that year, so of course he's gonna get sleeved. Now we are on to our last pack. So, oh wait, so third place then this year was Connor McJesus, Connor McDavid. I don't even know if you can see, but anyway, McDavid jersey. Yeah. Still too soon to talk about it, but anyway, Connor McDavid, third place. Second place, so we're gonna do second place, open the cards, and we're finished with first place, and we'll go from there. So, in second place, we have, with 120 points in 1993-94, Sergei Fedorov, number 91, Detroit Red Wings. 112 points, that's 120, that is pretty impressive. 30 years later, we have Nathan MacKinnon of the Colorado Avalanche getting 140 points, so 20 more points. So pretty much like they were very relatable up until the middle. You had a couple guys plateau at around 110 points, whereas at the same level of 30 years later, the players are starting to hit 120s, 130s. So we're gonna hit number one score of yesteryear and this year once we get through this deck. Oh, man, this is awesome. We got the number 4. Now, fourth place, Dougie Gilmore. Boom, and it's an SP. The year he gets fourth place with 111 points. That is a cool snag. Oh, I see Phil Housley's name. Phil. Odd looking D-man Wish you could have had a better run as coach. I feel like you would have done well. Michael Sikora. I remember Peter Sikora. He played for Edmonton. He wore a extremely weird shaped helmet and a very oddly shaped visor. Also played as an Anaheim Duck. Oh, an Oiler, Scott Pearson. I have to look some of these Oilers up because I don't know them. Well, he played a couple seasons already before he became an Oiler. There is an Ottawa Senator. We're looking for Alexander Daigle because he was the first overall pick. So that when I see a Senator card, that's kind of what we're home. But we have another Pavel Demitra card. Well, that's going to get sleeved. And again, to my friends, anybody wants him? He is yours. Yannick Dubé. French-Canadian kid. And we got this was another name that they said to look out for in this pack. None other than Jamie Langenbrunner. But what I'm even more excited about is this card underneath it. But we have a Mats Lindgren World Junior and a Jamie Langenbrunner World Junior. Two snags that they say to look out for. Like sometimes when I read these lists of the inserts and stuff like that, I'm like, I think I'd have to spend hundreds of dollars on these packs of old cards to even have a chance. And the fact that we've pulled like a stack of sleevable cards tonight is actually really uplifting. And I wasn't even gonna do a video tonight. I just felt like, felt last minute like, let's do it. Mats Lindgren. No relation to Dolph Lundgren. That was a bad pun. Craig Simpson was an Oiler, but is a Sabre in there, is now a commentator. Oh, yes, another Salami card. Well, Craig, sorry, love you to bits, but no, you're not getting sleeved. Jeff Sanderson and Rene Corbeil. No, I remember Jeff Sanderson's name from one of the NHL video games as a kid. So yeah, those are all getting sleeved. These will be added to the pile. And eventually once we get through the box, then we're going to organize it. We're going to stick them all snug in a book. And then I guess they sit there until my son is old enough to look through them, or if I just, feel like rifling through them. But anyway, let's finish this up. So the top, drumroll, number one scorer of 1993-1994 season was, in fact, none other than the great one, number 99, Wayne Gretzky. 130 points. Salary cap hit that year, $3 million. 30 years later, with 144 points, Nikita Kucherov, Tampa Bay Lightning. I don't even want to know what his contract was, but I'll tell you one thing, his cap hit was much, much, much higher than $3 million. So to be the fact that in 30 years we're talking that the difference in scoring is 10 points, this isn't just goals, this is points, so it's assists and goals, makes me think that they've gone through so much hard work to change the game to see more scoring. And really, like I thought there was going to be like a 50 or 60 point difference, but there isn't. There's a 1 point difference between the 10th spot on both sides. So it is pretty negligible. Yeah, the game is faster, but something is still keeping those pucks out of the net. But anyway, that was a quick video tonight. I enjoyed that. There we got some fun cards again, some good hits, but just some good nostalgia there too. Some names that I remember. And feeling pretty positive. So thanks for stopping by.